Good, good morning to everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss about time and space complexity as well as mathematical analysis of recursive and non-recursive algorithms. So first, let me explain about time and space complexity. Time complexity means the amount of time required for an algorithm to execute its task, and space complexity means how much space the algorithm will be needed to be stored in a memory. That is called as time and space complexity. Let us discuss with a simple algorithm. So here I have written the algorithm for multiplication of two matrices. One matrix A and another matrix is B. N represents dimension. Matrix means it is a two-dimensional, so n by n matrix will be considered. For I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. For j equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. C of ij equal to 0. Why? Because in the computational part, I am going to use C of ij equal to C of ij plus A of ij star B of ij. In this occasion, whenever we are using any variable on the left hand side, if the same variable we are using on the right hand side, means we have to initialize. So according to that, I am initializing C of ij equal to 0. For this algorithm, now I am going to tell you how to find out the time and space complexity. The time complexity means the loop for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. In this loop, the statement I plus plus will be executed n number of time, and I less than n will be executed n plus 1 number of time. I equal to 0 will be executed 1 unit time. Each and every statement in an algorithm will be executed 1 unit time. So here whatever be the statement come under the for loop will be executed as much of time as the increment part or decrement part is executed. In this loop, I plus plus is executed n number of time. So below the for loop, whatever be the for loop or computational statement will be executed n number of times. But for this for loop, I will consider the time is n plus 1 number of time, because I less than n will be taking n plus 1 number of times. So I am considering this is as n plus 1 number of time. Then below we have one for loop, that is j equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. This loop will be executed n number of time, provided which will be come under the control of the above for loop. So n number of time, and C of ij equal to 0 will be n number of time, k equal to 0 for loop also n number of time, computational part is also n number of time. Next I am going to consider about the next for loop, that is j for loop. In this j loop of j statement for loop, I have j equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. J equal to 0 1 unit time, j plus plus will be n number of time. So whatever be the statement come under this for loop will be executed n number of time. But this loop will be executed n plus 1 number of time. J less than n means true, for true statement it will be executed, and one condition will be check it out, that is for false statement. So until become false, keep on it will be executed. So that also will be considered. Then computational part also will be executed n number of times. So I am multiplying each and every time. C of ij equal to 0, that is the computational part, no need to worry about it. Then next for loop, for k equal to 0, k less than n, k plus plus. In this statement I have k equal to 0 1 unit time, k less than n plus 1 number of time, because n time true value, last time for false value. Then k plus plus is also executed n number of time. So as much of as time the below statement will be executed, so that is multiplied by n. So now I am going to find out the total time complexity. First n plus 1 plus n star into n plus 1, then plus n star plus n cube plus n square plus n cube. So there are totally 2 n cube statement is there. So 2 n cube plus 3 n square plus 2n plus 1. For this function, I am going to identify the time complexity. F of n is equal to big O of n cube, because in this polynomial cubic root is the maximum one. So I am going to consider big O of n cube. For this problem, how I am going to identify the time space complexity means, Here how many variables are there means A is one variable, B is another variable, C is another variable, N is one variable, I is another variable, J is another variable, K is another variable. So A, B, C all represent matrices. So each and every matrix require n by n. So n square. A require n square, B require n square, C require n square. I require one unit space, J require 1 unit space, K require 1 unit space, N also require 1 unit space. So total space complexity is 3n square plus 4. Now how can I find out the complexity value in terms of polynomial is big O of n square. This is the way we are finding out the time and space complexity. Next I am taking out this algorithm for I equal to n, I greater than 0, I minus minus. So now I minus minus will be executed n number of time, I greater than 0 will be executed n plus 1 number of time. N number of time true value, n plus 1 number of time false value. So I am considering as n plus 1. The statement will be executed as much of time as for loop will be executed. So it will be n number of time. When I add together, I will get n plus 1 plus n. So totally 2n. So now 2n plus 1, that is the result. So for this case, how can I find out the time complexity function means f of n is equal to order of n. And space complexity, I require 1 unit space, n require 1 unit space. So 2 is the space complexity. This is also here I am incrementing I loop by 2, I equal to I plus 2, then statement. So now for this for I equal to 1, I less than n, I equal to I plus 2 will be executed n plus 1 number of time, and the I plus increment part will be executed n by 2 number of time, because each time it get increment by 2, so n by 2 number of time. The statement also will be executed n by 2 number of times. When I add together, I will get the result as n plus 1 plus n by 2. So LCM is 2, 2n plus 1 plus n, 3n plus 1 by 2. So 3n plus 1 by 2 means polynomial complexity will be f of n is equal to order of n. So next I am going to consider about the while loop. This while loop I can convert it into a for loop, because all the statements is available here also. For I equal to 0 is there, I less than statement is there, I increment statement is also there. So I can consider this is also for loop, but time complexity will be entirely different compared with that. So I equal to 0 will require 1 unit time, while I less than n will require n plus 1 number of unit time. Statement will be executed n number of time, I plus plus will be executed n number of time. So when I add all those things, I'll get 3n plus 2. So f of n is equal to order of n. Next, this algorithm is somewhat different. A equal to 1 while a less than or equal to b. Statement a equal to a star 2. Close the curly brace. Now for this problem, I'll tell you, in this case we have not assigned any value for b. So we don't know when this algorithm will be stopped. But according to the properties of the algorithm, we have seen that algorithm must be executed only finite number of times. So first when a equal to 1, a equal to 1 into 2. Next a value will be incremented. Next iteration a equal to 2 means a equal to 2 star 2. That is a equal to 2 square. Next iteration a equal to 2 square star 2. Next iteration a equal to 2 cube star 2. Each and every time it keep on incrementing with the power of 2. So at one occasion it need to be stopped. Let me assume that that value is k. At 2 power k, when it reaches the value 2 power k iteration, it will be stopped. And here in while loop, when a is less than or equal to b, it keep on executing. When a is greater than b, it will stop. So I am going to assume that in some occasion a is greater than or equal to b. I have assumed that at 2 power kth iteration it will stop its execution. So a power greater than or equal to b also it will stop its execution. So instead of a I am replacing it by 2 power k. So 2 power k greater than or equal to b. 2 power k is equal to b, because greater than or equal to b. So I am considering 2 power k equal to b. If a power n is equal to x means n will be log x to the base a. According to that, 2 power k equal to b means k equal to log b to the base 2. So now time complexity will be order of log n. And this is called as mathematical analysis of recursive and non-recursive algorithms. Void test of test n followed by open curly brace, printf %d comma n and test of n minus 1. Now what will happen? Recursive means the function which call the same function many number of times, that is called as recursive. So here the function name is test, which can be called more than one time. So this is called as recursive function. Now I am going to discuss with you how to find out the recursive function for this. So here each and every time whenever we are writing any function, we should have to assign t of n for the function name. So void test of test n will be assigned for t of n. Printf statement will be assigned for 1 unit time. Test of n minus 1 will be executed n minus 1 number of time. So I am going to write the recursive relation as t of n is equal to n minus 1 plus 1. That is the analysis recursive function for this algorithm. So this is all about mathematical analysis of recursive and non-recursive algorithms and time and space complexity. The remaining things I'll post it on the next video. Thank you.